Hey guys, welcome back. This is me, Sal Mahajan, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about modular arithmetic. It's a pretty simple concept, I would say. In this, we basically focus on the remainder, and the remainder that we do get is our answer. So, just to dive into a straight example, we can take a typical question or something that you can see is what is 18 mod 12? So what is 18 mod 12? What does this statement basically mean? This statement basically means when 18 is divided with 12, what is the remainder that we get? So when 18 is divided by 12, we get the remainder as 6. So 6 is basically our answer. So the answer to this question is 18 mod 12 is equal to 6. So do remember in mods, the remainder that we get is considered as our answer. Now, let's take up another question. Maybe this will make you understand it a bit better. What is 24 mod 12? Any idea? It would be 0 because when 24 is divided by 12, we get 0. 24 divides properly, completely by 12, hence why we get 0 over here. Now, let's take maybe another example. Let's take what is 32 mod 12. Now, when 32 is divided by 12, what is the remainder that we get? We get the remainder as 8. Okay, so this is basically how you do it. Again, uh, when we do go further, you will not be solving this manually. Again, that's the reason why I am not showing you any manual divisions over here. If you guys do have a scientific calculator or a graphic calculator, you can simply input all these values and you can get the result. And again, we will of course not be computing these values by hand. We will always be using a calculator. In the scenario that you guys do not have a scientific or graphic calculator, you can of course use the calculator that you have on your mobile phone, or you can go onto Google and pick up any scientific calculator that is available. So that is it when it comes to what do you say? Um, Normal modular arithmetic. Now let's take if we want to find the now you guys got an understanding on how to find the mod. Again, of course, the calculator is something that is going to help you out. But let's take we want to find the mod of negative numbers. What if we have negative numbers? How do we find the mod over there? So a simple example that I could take is maybe I can I'll just write it over here again. Whatever's in red color is going to be our negative modulo. Let's take we want to find what is uh, minus 3 mod 12. What would this be? How do we solve in this question? So basically in this, we have to go into the negative direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 12 and we're going to minus 3 from it. So we're going to say 12 minus 3, which is basically equal to 9. And this is our answer to the question. As simple as that. So 3 mod 12 is equal to 9. There you go. You just take 12, you minus it with 3, and you get the answer as 9. Pretty simple, right? Another way that what we could do is we have minus 7 mod 12. Now, what would be in the scenario? If you apply the logic that I've given above, you can apply it as 12 minus 7, which basically equals to 5. Hence, the answer over here is 5. Perfect. Now, let's take a different type of approach to solving this problem. Let's take a different formula approach to solve. Let's take that. We'll take a simple example. We have minus 3 mod 12 is equal to what? Right? Correct. Now we know that this answer is 9, but let's use a proper formula to find this out. Again, I'm just giving you some basic knowledge on how does this happen. Of course, this is not required information, but it's good to know because again, we will be using calculators to do everything. So yeah. So basically, we have a formula. In that formula, we say whenever we have minus n mod k. This is basically minus n is our minus 3 and k is our 12. We have a formula that says k minus n mod k. As simple as that. So now what is k? Now we know that If we apply this to this above equation that we have over here, we know that minus n is basically minus 3, and we know that k is 12. So when we plot these values into this equation, we know 12 minus 3. Again, do note we are not taking minus 3, we are only taking n. That is, the minus is getting omitted, and we are taking mod 12. Now we know that 3 mod 3 is equal to 12. So 12 minus 3 mod 3 comes as 12, and then this becomes 12 minus 3 comes back to 9. So yeah, that is basically how, again, you can also find a negative modulo. Again, we can take one more question is what I would say. What question could be taken? The one that we have already solved up over here, the minus 7 mod 12. So let's take, we have to find minus 7 mod 12 is equal to what? Now, as per our formula, we know that minus n mod k is equal to k minus n mod k. Wonderful. Now, in this scenario, we know k is 12 and n is 7. So 12 minus 7 mod mod 12. This is what we need to solve. So we know 12 minus 7 mod 12 comes as 7. So 12 minus 7 relates back to 5. Again, this is a good to know, I would say, good to know knowledge, but again, it is not quite required to know how to find these questions because, of course, we will be using a calculator. Again, if you guys do not understand any of this concept and you want to skip past it, that is completely understandable, and you guys can skip past it. Not a big issue is because we will be using the calculator. So that's about it for this video. If you guys did like it, please make sure to leave a like, and we will meet again in the next video. Take care. See ya. Bye bye.